Foothill Music Theatre's production of the Tony Award-winning musical, The Mystery of Edwin Drood, is a whodunit that the audience solves in the end. Here to tell us more about it is actor John Mannion, who plays the chairman. Welcome to Bay Area Focus.
Thanks, Kenny.
Great to have you here. Tell us a little bit about this musical. It's based on a Charles Dickens novel.
It is. I had to brush up on my Dickens history and to kind of figure out that one of the reasons he was so famous and successful is that he released his material serially. And so it was like a TV show or something, so people would look forward to the next chapters coming out. And he died before this one was finished. And so part of the way that our musical works, written by Rupert Holmes, the guy most famous for the Pina Colada song to most people, took it upon himself to write a musical about this story. And then one of the big gimmicks at the end is in the middle of the second act, in the middle of a musical number, our play just stops.
Wow. And
my character steps forward and lets the audience know that it's at this point that Charles Dickens laid down his pen forever. Yeah. And from then on, through the end of the show, it's kind of a choose-your-own-adventure thing. And we've got all kinds of options that people choose from.
And that's what makes this so unique, is that the audience engages in how the play ends.
That's right. There's potentially 5 different characters that could be this detective who's shown up that seems like it's somebody we already know. There are 7 potential people who seemed like they might have killed Edwin Drood. And then we even do a bit of a love story finish at the end, which is kind of fun.
So there are multiple endings, so you have to essentially practice and rehearse for different scenarios. Tell us about that.
Yeah, my AP statistics daughter at Cromont High School did the math for us. There are over 960 potential endings that you can see of our show. We don't rehearse exactly that many, but we rehearse all of the different options that are available. And there's potentially a lot of good work that's gone into this that we'll never see audiences' faces.
So John, your character is the chairman.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about him as we take a look at you dancing here.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. That's fun. It's actually a play within a play. It's written as a music hall company in London in about 1890 putting on this performance of The Mystery of Edwin Drood. And so I'm the chairman of that music hall company. It's kind of like a vaudeville company. And I'm kind of the boss of the company. And then through some sort of fun accidental things you see, I also wind up having to play a part in the play as well.
Tell us a little bit about your background as an actor and how long it's taken you to get to this point.
It's fun. I've been on hiatus for about 18 to 20 years or so as I've been raising my kids. And but before then, I spent 7 to 9 years doing improv comedy, musical comedy, that kind of stuff. And that kind of background is absolutely perfect, I think, for how we run this show. Because there's an awful lot that I interact with the audience. Every night is a little bit different. People respond to questions that are potentially rhetorical questions, and people start shouting things out, and people kind of get into it. There's a real villain in the play, and people get really into hissing the villain, and sometimes that gets a little out of hand too. But hopefully I'm quick enough on my feet to kind of keep things moving along, and no matter what it is that people select and no matter what it is they call out from the crowd, we just integrate it in and move forward.
You've got the improv background.
Yep.
So no 2 shows are the same. You could go to one and then the third one or the fourth one is
so far
totally
not. Yeah, we've gotten a bunch of shows underneath us. We run through the 15th of March, and so far not a single one has been exactly the same.
John, we appreciate it. Thank you for sharing some of your insights and information on this new show.
Thanks, Kenny.
Appreciate it. Don't miss Foothill Music Theatre's production of The Mystery of Edwin Drood. It's playing through March 15th at the Loman Theater in Los Altos. For tickets, go to foothill.edu/theater. Coming up, online landscaping with Yard Zen when Bay Area Focus comes back.